is playing out of his mind right now. Hydro isn't done yet. He gets the triple. He's not done yet. He is not done yet. Hydro, you are the greatest. Wow, what a performance from Fable Esports. They win that 7-2 on Optic's Choice. Damn.
Optic Gaming have never been in this position in a winners round 1 match ever.
They're going to cap their home hill. They win off one hill.
They do.
So at this point, oh
no.
Collateral!
A collateral double headshot with the M-bar comes in from Explosive.
Is this game personal?
I mean, it's always going to be personal when I go against these guys.
3 members dead up, 4 members dead up. Echo
You
Fox,
gotta go, Beanzarmy!
He's going to get the
He's
tries,
gonna
but
fall!
no,
He goes takes down Echo Fox 2-0, and this crowd erupts.
Grown in the heart of Latin America, this whole city is on their side.
Trip Cup domination coming through. Vanquish, this could be your win. Vanquish, knock out Ronan, send them packing.
It feels good to be back in Mexico, where we lost last season. It's an opportunity for us to redeem ourselves from the last time we were here.
Echo Fox 0-3 in round 13 in this tournament. Fable on the cusp of creating history for Europe.
3 for Fable. 1 more coming in. It's going to be 5 down.
Echo Fox falls. Echo Fox taken out by Fable.
And Rezik is going to get rewarded for his play.
Oh!
What was that? What did we just see?
Rezik, you are an absolute animal.
E United knocks out Fable Esports. That point for Ghost Gaming. Mental's going to go down as well. No one else from Optic still there. And Ghost Gaming give us a winner's bracket final.
We got a game on our hands, folks.
Oh boy, we in for a hell of a map 3, boys. I'm excited.
Ghost chance, ghost. Oh my God.
Optic Gaming booked their ticket into yet another grand final on the Gears Pro circuit.
E United against Ghost Gaming.
6-6, round 13 is going to go to Ghost Gaming, and they are going to advance to our grand finals with a rematch against Optic Gaming.
Everyone's on their feet. The crowd has erupted as Ghost Gaming, the fan favorite, advanced to a championship final for the very first time. Congratulations to Ghost.
Ghosts need to do the unthinkable. They need to beat Optic Gaming not just once, but twice. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seats, get your popcorn ready, because Ghost Gaming just forced a round 13. Rushy and Speedy, they have to fly, they have to hit that home hill. Oh, this is brave. This is so unbelievably brave. This is basically for the game right here. He wins it. Will he break the hill in time? Oh, oh my God!
He planted a nade just in case he lost the 1v1.
Bro, that's redemption for the Green Wall as they stay undefeated in Season 2. Unbelievable from Summons.
And ladies and gentlemen, Optic Gaming are your Mexico City champions. Man, what an incredible event. Mexico City, I got chills just watching it. But if it's any event in North America that could match that one, that's going to be Las Vegas. As you guys know, our finals last year was intense, so we're going back, baby. And I'm excited for it, John.
We're going back to Vegas. You have no idea how excited I am for that event. What an amazing event it was last time. And I think this one's going to be even better. We're going to one-up it. We're going to top it. It's hard to top Mexico, but I think we'll top Vegas 1.0.
Yo, we need 100%. I want to top Vegas 1.0. But if we can get close to that Mexico City crowd in that Vegas venue, that would make me one of the happiest people alive. If not, we'll just have to wait till we go back to Mexico. But Don't let me down. It's Vegas, everybody. Come on, we have a damn good time. But without further ado, our next match and our last match of the night is going to be our showcase one, a special one we got for Valentine's. We got the Fable ladies versus the ladies of Fire and Ice. I'm ready for it. John, tell us a little bit about this Fire and Ice ladies team. Man, this one's spicy. This team, they want static. They've improved event over event. You saw them in Dallas winning 3 matches, I believe, and then in Mexico City winning 4 matches. So they improved event over event. You like to see that progress. Of course, making a roster change after Mexico City, replacing Hustlerette and Panda with. I'm excited to see Violet's debut here. Violet's and Kiss. You know, Kiss is one of my favorite. Top female gamers in the Gears War community. I just feel like she's so talented, so I'm happy to see her on this team with the rest of the girls. But on the opposite side, you got the ladies of Fable, and you got Ken's Fire, you got Violetta, you got Dolls, Beauty, and Mystery as well. The top girls from that region have came together, and they got a lot of support behind them as well. There's some drama behind this matchup. Some people may or may not know of the Mexico City Challenge, the throwdown that we mentioned a little bit earlier. Yeah. They wanted to play on May stage in Mexico. There was some Twitter fingers going back and forth, but you like to see a little bit of that drama between these two teams. So we can get like a Battle of the Regions chant going on. We can get some USA versus LATAM chants. It's a lot of the line. You know what? These girls have taken their time out on Valentine's Day, ladies. True. To play their match, and we have to love them and show love from our queens of the Gears of War community, and I think it's definitely going to be a good one. We will see what the map order is soon on what they want to go to. If I do believe correctly, it's going to be on Dam. Going to have Forge, Blitz, Harbor, Lift, and Foundation all out, and it's an online pick and ban system. And the ladies of Fire and Ice have picked Dam, so we will see that once again tonight. Yeah, the king of the one caps, which is Dam. So I'm excited to see how they come out strong in the initials here. One thing I'm particularly excited for, I got to give some love on Valentine's Day to Violet. Violet's been in the Gears community for so long. She's awesome, man. One of those awesome. I remember Violet back in stream chats like 4 or 5 years ago, hanging out and just being a part of the community. Now it's amazing to see her competing at the highest level and as one of the top female players. Really excited to see her debut here. I'm happy to see her. She's always showing love to the community. We always know the nice things that Violet's always doing for everybody, so definitely give her your love and support. Okay, give all these girls your love and 100%. Support on Twitter. Make sure you wish them all a happy Valentine's Day. So far so good. And we talk a little bit about the rivalry between Latin America and North America. And, it has kind of grown because for years, even for me and you, we've been playing Gears of War for 10 years. Even since back in the day, we did not know the gem of the Latin American community. Like a hidden diamond in the rough. It really was. You play against online, you get teabagged by him, and you get bodied by him, and you kind of laugh it off. I don't know what it is, but then part of me, I won't even get an apartment out there. Let me just get an apartment in Mexico. Let me just move to Mexico City. We do all the Pro Circuit events out of Mexico City, and we just do Fight Night out of there as well. And I just like, hey, if y'all need me, I'll fly back to the States. Till then, I'll be down here stuffing my belly, living that good life. All right, living like a Gears king out there. It's so true. I fell in love with the city, and not only just the Gears community, but the city itself. The people were so welcoming, too. The food was amazing, was next level. Everything about the Latin American region, nothing but love. If you are a Spanish-speaking viewer out there, member of the Latin American community, Mexican community, thank you so much for everything, for tuning in. Your unconditional love and support. It is unconditional love and support for the community as well. We really do appreciate you guys, and I know me and you, we can't wait to be back and really just drop bars on that mic. But when it comes down to the ladies of Fire and Ice, there is a girl on this team who is feared by everyone, who has a lot of respect within the community and also for her play style. Can you tell us a little bit more about who that is? Why Jeter. Yes. The one and only. I love how I automatically, I don't have a script in front of me, nothing. Yeah, he didn't have to say nothing. I just knew exactly. He just knew what was popping up. You set it up perfectly, man. Why Jeter, since Gears 3, in my opinion, should be respected as as a top 1v1 Mercy player back in Gears 3. I think if it wasn't for I don't want to make any bold statements or crazy statements here, but if it wasn't for social standards and certain things and barriers I think do currently exist in esports, it's unfortunate. But you don't see many top female players. I think why Jeter could be on a top 8, top 12 team. She has the skill and the caliber to do that, but of course you have to break through all the social norms. I remember watching her be literally one round away with 2 opportunities in Atlantic City to make him pull a play, and that would have been so special if it would have happened. And ooh, I ain't going to call out her teammates' names and everybody, but I was waiting for that to happen. I was watching that matchup, and it was special. I believe they were playing against Vitality, too, from Season 1.
Yeah.
So, but hey, you know, they didn't get it, but it's still plenty of opportunities this season. We need to get some of these girls on the main stage, and, you know, hey, they're definitely all putting in the work to make it there. You know, we also got, you know, girls in our community such as Letnick, you know.
Yep.
We got other girls as well who are playing on different co-ed teams, you know. We'll see if they can make the distance, but definitely all talented.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of respect for Letnick. You know, she wants so badly to be considered to be on a top team, a top player. She plays with what she thinks is the best makeup of players every single event. She shows up every event. Of course, only player in Gears East history to place, only female player to place top 8, let alone top 4 back in the Gears.
And that was with you, right? Oh, no, I thought we both team with Letnick.
We did. Hey, up top.
Hey, high five. Team Letnick. We both team with Letnick, and Letnick is honestly one of my favorite teammates of all time. Even we saw Kenny make a tweet today to say that even he was one of his favorite teammates of all time. Exactly, yeah, and he wasn't just saying it to say it, you know. It really was, you know. It's just something about like Letnick's communication and just the vocal work in which she put on the team. And it's a different vibe. If you've never teamed up with a girl, especially in Gears, it's a completely different vibe. Just to have that extra voice in your ear. I don't know. It's just the chat is a lot calming and soother to me. You know, I find myself panicking less for whatever reason. Things aren't as hectic. I'm always cool, calm, and collected.
And Letnick is a straight shooter, man. She tells it like it is. One thing I respect the most about it. A lot of love. But here we go. The Battle of the Regions. Latin American #1 female team versus the American #1 team, female team. I'm excited to see how this is going to break out.
Valentine's Day show match. It's ladies' night now, folks. Let's give them a round of applause and let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. We're going to kick this one on board with Mystery. And her gameplay has been a mystery to me. We're going to see what she can do. She's going to take out one, and then she's going to fall. Now the rotation coming out from the Fire and Ice ladies. To put some pressure over here towards this B hill.
Yeah, Violet, the newest member of the Fire and Ice squad. See what she can do here on this B hill. No clear winner of the B hill fight. It's not going to come out of this, but the first down's going to come through. Violet pushes up, bricks one, but gets taken out. So now the call-out's going to come. That they're full red. Jeter takes out one, goes down immediately after, and now Fable does have an opportunity to make this initial fight theirs, but it is going to be Optimus and Kiss that say otherwise. A 2v3 now made a 2 versus 2 fight, and the tension's so tight you can cut it with a knife right now. It's going to be Optimus with the blind fire over the cover to take out Kiss and Fire.
You know, we got the battle of the violets in this game, but we do know that violets are blue, and so that must mean the real one is on the side of Fable.
Ooh, that's deep.
Yeah, right. That's level.
When I was talking the whole time, you were thinking about it, you put that together, or does it just come to you? How does it work?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Like, it just happens, you know. Like in the process of your talking, you know, we find those clever, sly things to say.
It just happened. I'm going to tell you right now, he's single, ladies. You know, Guy Blaze, not only is he quick on his feet, but he can cook for you.
Hey, he's let me know about my past life, you know, in the kitchen. You know, my hand-eye coordination inside and outside the kitchen is still at the top of his game.
He does it all, man. And the snort, I don't know about that snort, though. I think that was too much. I think that was way too much. I think you just ruined any chance. I'm just playing.
I was going good for a second. I ruined all my hopes. All right, it's the reason why we single, ladies and gentlemen. But on board with Violetta, and we're going to start to see. We got Fable locking down the platform, but they do not have control over the B hill. That's going to be in control of the ladies of Fire and Ice, but I do like the pressure from Fable towards the home hills. They actually put the pressure on the top half of the map, and as that pressure was coming through, now they're taking their fight on top of that B hill, but Kansas is going to have to get out of this position. She's going to get her health back. We'll see what she wants to do. She wants to come in with this pinch. They know that she's here. She's going to have to commit to one of these fights soon. Question is, which one does she want to go to? But her team has the double cap. But here comes the pinch from Dolls, and she's going to fall.
Yeah, such a good job. It's the same duo, Optimus and Kiss, perhaps the new duo of this Ladies Fire Night squad, holding down that B hill. We saw them do it at the beginning of the round. They're going to do the same thing to close out the round. Huge plays from them. Optimus with 4 kills, 2 downs already. So perhaps picking up some slack where, you know, Panda was the slayer of this team, and Optimus filling that role pretty well. Oh, she wanted it.
Yeah, she's going to win that fight. But, you know, for the criticism part, Fable, all they had to do was fight that B fight together in unison. I forgot who it was. Kens had stayed alive in that fight as long as she could. She had a pinch come in from Dolls, but the timing was messed up. When Dolls hit a perfect pinch, if Kens could have drew some fire from the get-go, from the beginning of in the front part of that ramp, then Dolls comes in with the flank. They got a better shot at taking over that B hill. It was looking good for them. Yeah. Also, the pinch from the top half of the map, they pushed through the spine of Fire and Ice to get that home hill, which I thought was a great play as well. Once they do that, they have to have that pressure on B right after. They got about at least 10 to 15 seconds max to make that transition.
Yeah, well said. You would like to see him push in unison and push with a little more aggression there to finish that round out, especially with the deficit of about 40 points that they had. Instead, first round in favor of Ladies of Fire and Ice. Let's see how the initial is going to break down. That round going to go either way. If Fable would have won that initial, it was Kist and Optimus that clutched up on that B hill. This time, no first blood just yet. Divine wants it though, and her and Optimus are going to get it.
So the one thing about Fire and Ice is that you gotta check these girls early on. And what I mean by that is that if they take a few rounds of you, when it comes down to them playing against other female teams, they have a lot of confidence. You know, they are the Optic Gaming of that sense. And then they start playing like it. Don't you know when you see Optic Gaming playing certain teams below their caliber, they're running around, they're playing around, they're having fun, and they're dominating in the same process as well. Well, that's exactly how the Fire and Ice girls feel in matchups like these. So Fable early on is gonna have to check them and just just kind of put them in their place and steal a few rounds, But 2-0 in favor of Fire and Ice currently. The scoreboard needs to be adjusted, but just so you guys know.
Yep, making it look easy right now, and you're spot on. They're playing with confidence, they're playing fast, they're playing aggressive, they look like they're having fun in the same way that Optic does when they're dominating in the championship finals, is we're used to seeing them do. But right now, Fire and Ice squad playing incredibly well. Boltok being placed. No, actually looks like they're going to be blocking it off as Dolls, who's placing the weapon right now.
I'm surprised we got the shock early on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, Fable girls, when you girls go back and come back and watch this match over, make those aggressive plays early on. Don't play so defensive against the ladies of Fire and Ice. I want to see those weapons early on placed, those big ones. I'm pretty sure all of them should be going back and watching films. I'm pretty sure they all watch films of top teams. They all watch the finals, and they see how the meta kind of plays out. All you gotta really do is copy it. if you think about back in the day when Insane was coming up with new strats, when ZYN was coming up with new strats, even us, we looked at what they did and we copied it. We took it. Oh, that's a cool strat. I'm gonna take it and run it in the next tournament. Have no shame, folks. All right, if a top team is running a strat that you like, take it and make it your own. Put it in the strat book. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's part of the game.
That's so true. I know Jay Merck swears to this day that the only reason we beat them in Vegas 08 is because we copied their 3 snipe tower Lancer glitch gridlock strategy.
If it was they strat, they should have known how to beat it.
They should know how to beat it. They should have done it better than we did. But instead, that's true. You copy it and you make it better. That's a little +1. This time, it is going to be another round win for Ladies of Fire and Ice, up 3-0 right now, completely running away with this one, making a statement against this Fable GG.
This is the debut of their new squad as well. Yep. With Kist and Violet to the roster, this is their big debut, so they definitely want to put on a show for everybody that's watching at home for this Valentine's Day special show match. And they're tiptoeing, man. Fable's tiptoeing. Yeah. We got some Botox top. We got some shot grenades.
Blocked.
This is like, you know what? This is like a rank style. This is like you're in a rank game. And
no one's communicating, no one's talking.
And yeah, you don't got the most points because you're trying to play for your team, but then you got somebody that's making weapon selections on your team. It's like, come on. Put something good down. Like, you just got, I just feel like the weapon placement was way too defensive. But we'll see what they can do. As I say all the time, folks, escalation usually starts in these later rounds, 16 plus respawns, and that's exactly what we're in. After round 3, the real game really starts. Divine gets first blood on Violetta, and Mystery falls as well.
Yeah. Doll's going to pick up the kill on Divine, which I think is a big one. Taking her out early is definitely going to help them. She's actually going to get back up and reset here, so nice job right there by Dolls, able to pick up that kill and also stay alive, get away with her life. We know the Latin American region loves using some Boltok, but she's going to get punished right there for having it a little bit too long as Jeter makes her pay.
Yep. That block early on just said that, hey, Fable, they didn't want no static on top of that platform. They wanted 0. Now they kind of turtling towards the back, but Jeter, with all the confidence in the world, looking to take this fight on his home hill. She's going to lead us up to Violet as she go take care of that pinch on the other side of the map, and Kansas is going to get pushed out. Fire and Ice, they have no issues with Fable just chilling in their spawn. You know, while they set up on B and set up on platform, they're just going to relax.
Yeah, they have a 2-cap right now. There's no reason not to be calm and collected in the situation. They have a 50-point lead for Ladies of Fire and Ice holding that 2-cap. That's why I think you heard Jeter try and call, hey, let's back out and reset. Jeter did get taken out, so there was a slight numbers advantage that Fable did have. Let's see if they can take that, or will Fire and Ice be able to hold on to this B-Hill yet again? Look at the team fire coming through.
Yeah, that was looking good, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see out of Fire and Ice, and it looked good for them. We'll see what they can do. We got some smokes going towards the back line. Another kill being picked up. Can Fable get 2 consecutive kills? They got the man advantage, or the woman advantage, so to speak, on top of this fight on this B Hill.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what they can do in this situation. But again, it's going to be none other than Divine and Kist, who's been dominating this B-Hill fight throughout the entirety of the match. She's going to hold on. 5 kills, 5 downs. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Kist right now. Having the right weapon out at the right time, taking the Lancer out and supporting their teammates. When you have Divine on your team, definitely the slayer of this squad, you want to have that Lancer out and support her in every way you can.
And, you know, just to give Divine some more love, you just gotta love her. She is one of the most lovable people in the world, and she is so talented at Gears of War as well.
Yeah, hands down. Shot Divine, Chicago repping.
Oh, is she? I didn't know that. Hey, from the hometown. But as we can see, another round in which Fire and Ice just dominates, and they're gonna win this off the 2-cap as well. The C is gonna be decapped, and that's gonna be it for Fable in round number 4. We'll see if they can turn things around. It's gonna start with the weapon placement.
It is. Let's see if they'll play a little more aggressive.
That's the quickest way to really change the tone of a map. Because if you've been losing those gunfights at B, you need to get this fight on the top of this platform. There we go. Here we go. Come on, do it. Come on, you don't got many rounds.
We're going to do it, chant.
Okay, I'm fine with it. If you want to do drop shot, go for it.
That's a power weapon.
Hey,
that changes things. You got to be the biggest proponent of a powerful weapon placement.
Don't do nades. Don't do nades. Sorry, did nades. I just
there goes our hopes and dreams, just crushed.
Hopes and dreams.
I saw your face literally just collapse, deflated.
Just because it's not needed in this situation. They're not winning that fight at the B Hill.
Yeah, it's not accomplishing much for you.
Exactly.
Change the map up, put it down low side by pit, place a boom. You saw Optic.
Even create some chaos, right? Yeah. A little chaos to make Fire and Ice a little bit frustrated as well, you know, but we'll see.
Yep, instead we get Insyn's high side. We'll see if they place more emphasis on that high side area of the map, if they can win this fight now. Mystery with a clean flank on Divine. Divine doesn't even care. She's flying to the other side of the map, and Mystery now left in no man's land in the middle of the map. Really not much to do. Finally, he's going to find one, but Insyn's going to be picked up by Jeter. So they place a weapon, and it comes back to punch them right in the face as Ladies of Fire and Ice is going to pick up those Insyns with a quick pick and use it to pick up a kill early on. And this is going to be another 3-cap coming in here for Ladies of Fire and Ice.
Yes, it is, and it's just so dominant and so quick coming out with this round 5. And so at this point,
7-0 Lumen right now.
Yeah, at this point, I would have said that if any of the only all-girls female team that could have competed with Fire and Ice was Fable GG. And so from when it comes down to looking at their weapon placements and how they're taking these fights and their rotations, you know, they are still just a few steps behind. And they just need to get some more work put in. You know, the weapon placement is just so defensive. They're scared of those big power weapons.
We got 3 nades.
Yeah.
All 3 nades in Gears.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
I think it's the first time in a while I've seen shocks, Insyns, and nades on the map. But the challenge is that I want to know who wants to play these Ladies of Fire and Ice on fight night. Like, what co-ed team or all-guy team wants to play against these girls?
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want to find out. By all means, if you guys are up for the challenge, feel free to tweet. Let me know and say, Blaze, we want a piece of them.
Because God knows Fable's not taking any piece of them right now.
I set it up and bring you on fight night. If you want to go against these girls, if you think you got what it takes, I don't even know if I got what it takes. All right?
If you
think you got what it takes, then let us know.
Yeah, because right now with a 6-0 lead over the #1 team, on the Fable side, it's not looking good for the Latin American region. What a performance here for Ladies of Fire and Ice, up 6-0. And one thing I'm noticing, I called it out earlier, but Optimus doing such a good job carrying that Slayer flag. Obviously losing Panda, a good shotgun and a good Slayer means that she had to step up, and she's answered the call of duty here. 12 kills, 9 downs, leading the way, 3.8K points for Optimus. Very well done.
Very, very well done. And, you know, they're just so dominant. Now we're about to see this fight transition towards this platform. And let's see if it goes any different than it was in the first half. Because if Fable does win this fight on this platform, it just shows in which they should have changed the tone of this map from the earlier rounds.
Yeah, oh gosh, Optimus is going to catch Beauty sleeping right there. Now in a 1 versus 1, make that a 1v2 mid-map. She's going to get shut down. Dolls does a good job taking her right hand, and there you go, a little bit of life here for Fable as they win the middle area of the map, but I think they got outslayed elsewhere.
Now you see, but the neutral hill is going to be in favor of Fable. Now looking for a double. Cans gets one. Could not get the second, but gets a full ramp, but now gets to get towards that platform, but quickly Fire and Ice just regains control, and Cans was the only fire in this round.
Optimus fine, doing what she does best. Nice head down right there, picking up a double kill. Is this one of her montages on YouTube, or are we watching a fight night match? I can't tell the difference with a beautiful double picked up right there. 6-0 is the score right now. On board is Violetta. See if Violetta can lead the charge and give some life, breathe any energy into this Fable squad who needs just an ounce. They can hopefully turn into much more. Look at this, chainsaws out and revving through the smokes by the ladies squad.
I wonder where did they get that from?
Yeah, I know, right? Are they wearing their optic lancers too? I don't know.
We'll see if Cans can bring another fire of hope to the team. Well, it looks like they're going to be wiped, and Dawson's going to get in, but she's going to fall, and there it is, folks. 7-0 finish. Fire and Ice doing what they do best.
What a theme. I'm sure, I wish I could hear the comms of these girls right now. I'm sure they're so hyped.
I would love, that's another fun thing that, like, we need to get these girls on main stage, and we need to do listenings. I think it would be the most entertaining Gears of War experience I've had in a long time.
That's so true. I've heard them by sitting behind them in tournaments before.
Yeah.
They get vocal, that's for sure. They have fun.
Yeah, it definitely is. But, folks, congratulations to the Ladies of Fire and Ice and winning that Valentine's Day show match 7-0. That's going to be a good one. And, hey, we're going to see these girls in our next event upcoming, which is Vegas. Folks, we're going back to Sin City, and we're going back to the Caesars Entertainment Studio as well. All right, so tickets go on sale Friday, February 16th at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Don't miss out.
If I could just give any recommendation for an event you want to go to in the States, Vegas, my goodness, last year was the most fun event. Gosh, we felt that we had a blast. Caesars took care of us, man. We had a lot of fun in Vegas. So
why can't Valentine's Day be on like April 3rd?
That would be great.
I would guarantee you I have a Valentine's Day. I will have one by then. I will have a date by then. But you know, it's been fun so far, and it's been a great night. And I'm happy. You know, I got to spend Valentine's Day with you, you know, my long-term friend. So I appreciate you, you know, bringing an old duo back together and having a good night. And, folks, I hope you guys all got your pink skins out there and your Botox and your pistols, and you're collecting them up. We appreciate you guys. And you know what? That's going to be it from me and Fallout here today on Gears Fight Night. We'll see you guys next week for more action.
Happy Valentine's Day.